Now, looking at all these reasons, as I said in the part one of this episode, that it will be difficult for you to achieve all this process if strings are not being pulling somewhere, which means a particular politician is interested in that. That means it's like a project that's been financed. And that want to bring me to the question of, why would anybody interested in removing distinguished Senator Dino Melaye? I believe, in all fairness, the fundamental human right of Dino Melaye should not or must not be trampled upon, and the mandate given to him by the entire voters of Kogi West Central District must not be robbed. Having said that, in other words, we must understand that does the mandate given to Senator Dino Melaye by the electorate of Kogi West Central District, can we say that Dino Melaye have reasons to remain in the Senate? As he juxtaposed, can he say that he has performed to the level that he deserves an applause for him for the electorate to overlook an opportunity to bring him back? And on the other hand, we must still check, because when you look at Smart Adeyemi and Dino Melaye, can we say that between Smart Adeyemi and Dino Melaye, we can actually say that Dino Melaye has done well, has performed better, more than Senator Smart Adeyemi? Moreover, we must understand that 7 years, close to 8 years of Smart Adeyemi cannot be compared to almost 2 years plus of Dino Melaye. But you must look at the intentions. What are the intentions? What are the plans? Because there is a saying in a local palace that Saturday that is going to be good, you know it on Friday. That what are the templates on ground that will show us that if these particular senators remain in office in the next 5 years, we are going to see more achievements. It is going to beat the record of his predecessor in terms of Smart Adeyemi. Or you just discover with the look of things that if this template that we've seen on ground, if issues was remain like this, it will be more worsened than the person that left. The bottom line of this issue is this: there are 3 aspects, 3 people that is involved in this matter. 1, Senator Dino Melaye. 2, the electorate of the Kogi West Senatorial District. And 3, the law of the land. The law of the land. And I want to lay emphasis much on this 3 particular subject. I've said it before and I've still said it again. Whatever Senator Dino Melaye is doing, so far it does not contravene the law of Federal Republic of Nigeria. So far it is legal, constitutional. So far it's within the ambit of the law. He has no right. Nobody has any right. He has no right to intimidate him. So far, whatever he's doing is within the context of the rule of law. And don't forget, let's even put aside being a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Every individual, every citizen must have some level of respect for each other. That means there must be some level of freedom of expressions, freedom of association. You should be able to do whatever you like. So far, it is within the confine on the context of rule of law, and it's legal and constitutional. You should be able to allow to do whatever you want to do. So the argument of some power that be of some politicians trying to witch hunt Dino Melaye should not be allowed, because an injustice to one is an injustice to all. However, if the confidence that the electorate in Kogi West Central District is shaking if they have any doubt within their mind and they thought that they don't have the patience to wait till the next general election and they want to make use of opportunities that's been made available in the constitution to to intervene by making, instead of waiting till next general elections, that you think there are better ways, because the voters they either wait till general election by voting out Dino Melaye. If they know that they cannot wait, follow up with this recall process and let's see how it goes. And 3, the Attorney General of the Federations must rise up to the occasions to make sure that our law on this matter must not bring to disrepute, because we have seen it historically that politicians, with the help of senior advocates, has a way of manipulating the law of the land in order to suit their own, to build a case, to maneuver their way. The Attorney General of the Federations must follow up with this matter to a logical conclusion, because whatever happens now will set a precedent on what will happen in the nearest future. 1, if Dino Melaye was successfully recalled, it should be a wake-up call for the rest of the senators in the floor of the House, that on no circumstances there is no issue of the idea of Ati Tojebolo Shalowo Kubabentude, but that is, I am already there, I will be there till the next 4 years. Cannot happen. And if this process did not materialize, it will also send another message that the process of recalling a senator in the Federal Republic of Nigeria is an uphill task. So therefore, the senators are seen as an almighty. They can do and undo, because the process of recalling them is as difficult as climbing an Olúmọ rock. Moreover, in all these circumstances, we must be able to look at, come up, with to be able to synergize by making sure that each party's right was not tramplated. Dino Melaye must not be intimidated, he must not be recalled unjustly, and at the same time, the people of Kogi West must not be taken for granted. By this, we strengthen our democracy and the law of the land. The law of the land must not be rubbished, because this issue, current issue, that it will set a precedent on what will happen as we progress in this our young democracy. Thank you so much for joining the episode. Thank you so much, and God bless you.